employer support is required for most PNP programs. And what do we mean by employer support? Now, one way an employer can support you for work is by sponsoring you for an LMIA, right? But the other way at the PNP level is if you already have a valid work permit in Canada, for example, an open work permit, which can be a postgraduate work permit, or maybe there's a specific public policy where the government of Canada has decided to issue a specific group an open work permit. For example, Ukrainians benefit from that. Some Iranians benefit from that. If you have an open work permit, all you need to do is to go to a province, get a job offer, and ask the employer. Again, don't be shy. Ask the employer, are you willing, even in the interview, are you willing to support me for my PNP application? And a lot of times they might not know what that support entails. And we're here to tell you it's literally a form. Every province has its own form. These are called employer forms. Ontario has its own. Saskatchewan has its own. Nova Scotia has something called the NSNP 200, which is like a 14-page form. And they just have to fill out details of the job offer. They have to meet certain eligibility requirements for themselves. For example, in Ontario, if a business is willing to support your PNP application, they need to be generating revenues of $1 million a year and have 5 employees that are Canadian citizens and permanent residents. Outside the GTA, that number falls down to $500,000. Each province has its own employer eligibility requirements, and basically the form just attests to the fact that the employer meets these requirements, and they just sign it. And that's all you need, along with your job offer letter, to be eligible for these provincial nomination programs.